Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's deck profile. I have a special treat for you guys. I have the one, the only, Dakota Angeloff, aka Koty Angeloff. And he's gonna be showcasing the deck that he took to second place in the Remote Duel Invitational. Right, this is an event that everyone was looking forward to. I saw over 4,000 people watching at the same time, concurrent on YouTube. I was like tuning in. Like this was definitely like a very hype time, and I'm really excited to showcase the deck. But I guess, Cody, for those who don't know you, do you want to introduce yourself?
Uh, hey guys. My name is Koty Angeloff. I've been playing the game for about 18 years. If you don't know who I am, I have about 20 premier tops. I'm your current national champion, and I got fourth place at the World Championship this past year.
Yeah.
That's me.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone already knows who you are. And like, do you want to start off with shoutouts before, or do you want to do it after the video?
I do shoutouts now.
Okay, let's do shoutouts first. Yeah.
Okay, so first off, shoutouts to my team, Luxury Gaming. If you guys want to keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh, even though with all this COVID stuff going around, we host online tournaments daily. We host stuff along the lines of current format, even rogue format tournaments, and even all the way back to old format tournaments, to old formats like 2017 Nationals, 2014 Nationals, plant format, all these different types of formats. So if you guys are wanting to play Yu-Gi-Oh at a competitive level, then Luxury Gaming on Facebook, we definitely have that for you guys. Second,
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to my Twitch channel. It's going to be twitch.tv/Koty Angeloff. The link will be in the description below, I assume.
Yep, it will be. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. And I will be having what I have on my channel is I have informative, competitive gameplay for you guys. The main reason why I stream is I want people to get better, and I want people to have a good environment to where they can pretty much ask questions and have good professional opinions
Yeah.
and answers.
No, because I mean, just going off of that, like on a slight tangent, but also related. But that you were doing some really crazy plays that I don't think a lot of players would have seen. Like against like Jesse caught it in like the in top four, right? So I think like if you want to get and learn about these like intricate level of gameplay, then definitely go check out his Twitch.
Right. And also, now that you mention it, the gameplay, I also have a coaching session, guys. It's called Take Notes. It's a coaching session and pretty much a Patreon type thing where I pretty much help you one-on-one, help you improve at the game if you're serious about learning. I have had a lot of customers so far, and none of them have left any bad reviews at all. So if you guys want to get better at the game and are serious about it, definitely hit me up on Twitch or Facebook, or even hit up Pack and he'll let me know.
Yeah. Feel free to just hit me up as well. Like I've had a couple of people hit me up about like coaching services, and I do my best to like refer them to Cody and the rest of like the Take Notes team. But yeah.
And one more shout. The last shout out is to Pack. Pack is the GOAT. I just want you guys to know that Pack is the GOAT for many of reasons, and I am very happy to be on this channel right now.
Yeah. But all right, I guess we'll jump right into it. So let's see this list that you took, man. I heard it was 44 cards. I have so many issues with that.
Yeah. So for anyone that watches my Twitch or knows me, I'm a very big advocate of 39 to 49 cards. So this weekend there was literally nothing in my deck that I could cut from if I wanted to play the amount of hand traps that I did.
Right.
And with it being a worlds type / points playoff type event, I felt like that I needed more hand traps in my deck, based upon the event type and not like a meta as a whole.
Right. Okay.
So that's the reason why I played 44 cards. Sorry guys, but I let you down.
I was like, yo,
I did.
You play Upstart Goblin?
No, I don't. I don't play Upstart. But I did manage to probably get block banned, so you're welcome, guys.
That's true. So the first
Anyways,
card. Yep.
yeah, we're going to get on to the deck profile. Soon to be banned Block Dragon. You know, guys, you know what it is. Best card in the game right now, in my
Right.
opinion. Next we have 3 Analyzer, 3 Seeker, and 3 Researcher. These are the best monsters in the deck aside from Block Dragon. This is what Block Dragon's going to be searching.
Yep.
They are starters, they're extenders, and they're all tuners that are pretty much +1s, unless you are very unlucky. But yeah, these cards are insane, and I think like these 12 cards right here are what makes this deck like so good.
Yeah.
Mainly Block Dragon, but these cards being starters and extenders are so good.
Right.
Next, I play Unexpected Die. Where are they? So I played this package right here, the die package with Beta and Trumpeteer. So I think this is the best extender package in the deck. All because like it gets you a level 4, it gets you an Earth monster, and it has the option to get you a tuner or a rock. Being able to have this versatility based upon your hand is very, very good. Also, by itself, it's 2 Earths if it needs to be, because the monster that you summon off of your Unexpected Die can go straight into Link Spider. And if you open one of them and not the other, then you can Unexpected Die for one and then special summon the other one with Link Spider. And if you open the Angel Trumpeteer, you can go straight into Neo Fiber, and that's your full combo without even normal summoning.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of Unexpected Die.
Yeah. And it has really good synergy with another card in your deck that we'll see pretty soon too.
What, this card right here?
Oh, that card, but also Adhara, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, and Adhara.
Yeah.
Correct. So yeah, I play Adhara mainly because it's a free special summon and a tuner. As you guys will see, all of my extenders do not conflict with each other at all. As you'll see, like I don't play Petting Cessor because I play the hand traps. The hand traps will conflict with her. I don't play Dinotherium because I don't want my opponent to get free pluses. I don't play Shade Brigandine because I play Imperm. As you see, though, all my extenders work together and they don't conflict each other at all. Because the first card I'll be playing is Unexpected Die, and then it'll be followed up with Adhara. Whereas Supplier, this can be a very good card to chain block your Block Dragon and your Neo Fiber. I don't see a lot of people playing Supplier either. I've actually got a lot of hate about playing Supplier. Mainly because people don't think the card is good at all because you don't want to search Guardian. But I don't play it to search Guardian, guys. I play it because it's a free rock that I can also... It also helps making it so I don't whiff off my miners as much as possible, which the miners being Researcher, Seeker, Analyzer. Because it is a rock, it's a level 4, and it's also an extender that can add another Earth to your hand for Block Dragon or a card to pitch off a Doki. If you guys watch the remote duel against Jesse, he impermed my Analyzer, and I special summoned the Supplier and then Tactics, the Gamma, to pretty much have the full combo there. If I didn't play Supplier and if the other card was Petting Cessor, then he may not have negated the Analyzer with the Gamma, and then he just Gamma the Neo Fiber. So I definitely think that Supplier is a very good card in the deck, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And I advise people to play that card. Next for the rock guys, I play 2 Doki and 2 Tackle. A lot of people play 3 Doki in their deck. In my line of combo, I don't make my Raptide a tuner. So also you'll see I don't play Weeping Idol either. Doing this makes it so I not making my Raptide a tuner means that I don't have to play that many level 2 non-tuners, which would be Doki. The only thing that the Doki will be going into is IP or Herald of the Arclight, where if you open Block Dragon already, then you don't need it to make Herald. That's the reason why I was playing 2, because I always wanted to excavate and not open this card. The one time that I normal summoned it to try to play, it just got hand trapped and I could do nothing. So I
Yeah.
definitely don't want to open this card at all. I always want to excavate. It is probably the best card to excavate though, but I never want to see it in my opening can. Tackle Crusader. I don't play Gate Blocker. A lot of people play Gate Blocker. I'm not a fan of that card. I want ways to out floodgates in my main deck and also deal with boards. So this card can deal with cards like There Can Be Only One, Imperial Order if I open a lot of spells, and it can also deal with cards like Lost World, and Book of Moon, something like Conductor Tyranno, Savage, Herald, all these types of cards. So I definitely like Tackle Crusader as my rock over Gate Blocker, where Gate Blocker really only shuts off mine. That's the only purpose for it. Next, for the last of my monsters, I play my engine requirements. I play Gigantes to search off of my Block Dragon and O-Line to summon off Neofiber. And then I play 9 hand traps, as I said before. I play 3 Gamma, 3 Nib, 3 Imperm, and the driver to go with the Gamma.
Yep.
So I think these 6 right here are the best hand traps for sure. I think Gamma and Imperm are definitely the best hand traps. Imperm not being able to trigger the talents that your opponent may have, and also being able to play it under Guardian. Gamma being a negate and also a removal type card that can be used as a 6th card as well if you draw it. So I definitely think those are the best hand traps right now. And something that really caught people off guard today, well, not today, but this weekend, is I main deck 3 Neb. This card overperformed this weekend. No one really expected it. And I think this was the best hand trap to pair with other hand traps. Like, if I open Nib and either Gamma or Imperm with the Nib, then I don't care what you do. I'm going to be able to clear your board almost every time, unless I'm playing against a mirror match and they put 2 Guardians up somehow. But yeah, I think Nib was a blowout card this entire weekend. I was really happy with it, and I would probably keep playing it since people still don't respect it.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Sam got Nib for 5. he easily could have played around it by making Dolka first, but I'm assuming he probably banished it off Extravagance is why he didn't go around that route. But I mean, we just see that so many people, when they don't respect Nib, just completely get blown out by it. So
right, he told me that he banished both Dolkas both times he used Extravagance in our match, actually.
oh, okay.
So yeah, so if people are wondering, that's why he didn't make Dolka, guys. But yeah, also something interesting to point out, if you guys watched the feature match, I kept asking Sam, like, what's in your graveyard, because he had Miscellaneous Source and Giant Rex in his graveyard, and earlier in the turn he activated Lost World and summoned Oviraptor, and I had Nib in hand. He ended up searching Conductor Tyranno, and I forgot what else he did. He summoned another monster early in the turn. So pretty much what I was doing is I knew that he had Rex and Miscellaneous engraved, so I wanted to make it so he would activate those cards, so it would he would put the 5th summon on board without thinking about it. And as you guys saw, like, I nibbed him for 5 because he went that line of play. And you guys can actually hear me in the video ask him like 4 or 5 times if the cards in his graveyard were missing Giant Rex.
Yeah.
So yeah. And the last 3 cards I played in the main deck were 3 Tactical Talents.
Oh God, yes.
I'll be honest. I think this is the best card out of Rise of the Duelist. I think it's better than the Droplets. I think it's better than the Dragman cards. I think this card was very good this weekend. Every time I saw it, except I think once, it was just a blowout card every time.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you doing crazy things with it, right? Drawing 2, Change of Hearting, Confiscation. Like, you literally were using this card to its max, I guess, potential, but it has that crazy versatility too, so.
Right, and like a lot of things that people don't understand is this card's very good going 1st and 2nd. So even if you lose the die roll, like, and you draw this card, it's still going to be very good. And especially with, as I noticed, like, a lot of people opting to start playing more hand traps once again instead of just imperm. I saw a lot of people start playing Valor, Ash, and they were playing something else as well. They were playing Ogre. They
Ogre,
were
yeah.
playing Ogre.
Yep.
They were playing Ogre as well. Where this card definitely punishes the people starting to play those cards again.
Yeah.
So I definitely think this was really good for this event.
Yeah, no, it was crazy
Yeah,
because like
that's
when yeah, because when I saw like Asala, I saw Ryan Levine, I saw all of them play like Valor, Ash, and I was like, dang, they just don't respect the TTT. And I was like, I just can't imagine playing those hand traps in a format where you get punished so heavily by tactics.
yeah, exactly. Like tactics, not a lot of people think it's good right now, and I don't really understand why. So a lot of people aren't playing it.
Yeah.
I definitely think it shines the most in Noble and Adamancipator, but even then, like those are probably the best decks right now in the format, in my opinion. So I definitely think you shouldn't be like playing more into those decks.
All right.
So that was the main deck. I'm going to go to my extra deck now.
Okay. Let's see it.
So for the extra deck, my rank 4s were Dweller and Gallon Granite. I was playing Excidon for a little bit, but I decided to cut it for IP in my deck because I didn't know if I wanted the last card in my deck to be Excidon, IP, or Phoenix. If I had Phoenix, I would have won the finals match, but it's fine. I think IP definitely performed well enough for me, so I can't really complain. Next I play Savage, Reptite, Herald, and Marcher. These are all my synchros that I play. For anyone that knows me or that watches my Twitch, I don't think Dragite is very good right now. I get a lot of criticism on this, but I don't play Dragite because I think Access Code is probably the best, like a better version of it. This card is a lot easier to go into. It's a lot less specific, where with Dragite you need Analyzer and a level 4 non-tuner, where with Access Code you just need a whole bunch of monsters. They pretty much do the same thing, and also I think this card's a lot better against Dinosaur, which I expected a couple of this weekend. So I definitely did not miss Dragite. I think it's came up like twice in like 150 games. So yeah, I definitely don't miss that card, and I don't think I will be playing it.
Yep.
Next in the extra deck, I play Apollosa, Neofiber, Union Carrier, Unicorn, Cerberus, IP, Link Cross, and Link Spider. A lot of people don't play Link Spider. I play the die version. Also, Link Spider is used with the Link Cross to make the Union Carrier in the extra monster zone, so I don't clog my main monster zone for my excavates. So I definitely think this card is needed in the deck, even though you can do the same combo without it.
Yeah, that extra earth definitely comes up from time to time. And then also you can convert the O-line token into a Link Spider too.
Yeah, that's mainly what I do. I usually just make the O-line token into a Link Spider, but the earth does come up a lot as well. It definitely comes up a lot. So now I will get to my side deck. I play one of the best side deck cards in the game. This is definitely the best side deck card in the game. This card should be banned, and Sam drew this card infinite times this weekend. And that, like, this card is just that broken, guys. Like, this single card can just carry you to like winning games. Every side deck should have this card in it, no matter what deck you're playing. Next I play 2 droplets. I don't really like this card. I was using it more as a going first card than a break your board type of card. Even though in top 4 you saw me use droplets to negate Jesse's Scythe, it was still a defensive card, but I knew that he played the artifacts, which is the only reason why I put them in. But yeah, I don't think this card does enough against Inferno, because if they see it and it hurts them, they'll just rip cards out of the hand. The cost to like discard and send cards on the field to the grave is actually very big, and against Adamancipator, you don't really want to do that. Also, this card just loses to Herald so much. Next, I play 2 Twin. This card's better than Cosmic Cyclone. This card hits 2 cards instead of 1. That's the main reason. I don't care about banishing cards. Next, I play 3 Lightning Storm.
Hell yeah.
This card's crazy.
Yeah.
This card's crazy. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I mean, this card's just insane. Next, I play 3 Dark Ruler. This is for Adamancipator. I do keep it against Infernoble, but if I draw it, it's just going to get ripped out my hand, like it did whenever I played against Blair. You just ripped the Dark Ruler out of my hand, and instead of the Pankratops. So, yeah. This card is very good though. It's the main way to beat the Adamancipator mirror match. And then the last cards I play is Red Reboot and 3 Pointer. They wouldn't let me play Exchange in the remote duel tournament. Oops, can't resolve it properly or whatever. So these would normally be Exchange.
Yeah.
But instead they are pointers.
So what's your thought process on Exchange? Like, why did you want to play that card?
So the reason why I wanted to play Exchange instead is because it pretty much served as like a Call by the Grave or like another talent, to where I could like get rid of the cards I didn't care about in my hand first, and then look at my opponent's hand to scout for hand traps. Or even if I was playing like a mirror match, I could take like their Researcher or Seeker or something.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And I just give them like a Guardian or something that doesn't matter.
Yep.
The fact that it was a spell card is what made me want to play it more than the pointer.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the deck profile, guys.
Nice. So what were your matchups like throughout the whole tournament, if you remember them?
Yeah, I do. So round 1, I played against Shuping. He was playing 60 card dragons. I lost the die roll, but I opened Gamma Nib, so I won. Game 2, I just lost. I didn't draw hand traps. And then game 3, I get hand trapped twice. I end on Apollosa Savage, and I appointed him, and I won.
Yeah,
based off that. Round 2, I played against Aaron Furman. He was playing the deck that Jesse was playing. Game 1, I was through my full combo and he just scooped through, and he hand trapped me twice. Game 2, he ended up setting 2. I lightning stormed and I just killed him. He couldn't really do anything. Round 3, I played against Blair. I lost the die roll, and he did all of his Infernoble stuff, and I just scooped that game because I can't beat Infernoble like that. Game 2, I won pretty fast. He hand trapped me twice once again, and I just comboed through it. And then game 3, I open Nib, Dark Ruler, Pank, Analyzer, and something else. I can't remember. I think it was Talents. And he dolphined me early, so he saw the Nib, and he pretty much played around it the entire time, to where I just didn't have to Nib until the very end of the main phase to get rid of the Herald. And he hit on Charles and ripped the Dark Ruler out of my hand with Smoke Grenade. And then it wasn't Analyzer, it was a Tackle Crusader. And then I top decked Gigantes and pretty much made Gallant. And I baited out the Charles effect first with a Pank, and then made Gallant, and pretty much just won from there. And then round 4, I played against Sam. He made me go first. I whiffed off Researcher, Analyzer, and Seeker, but I still won game 1. Game 2, he made me go first. I really wasn't expecting that, and because of that, I get gammaed, and I just have to pass, and I just die. And then game 3, I once again whiffed off of all my miners, and and he also hand trapped me at the right time, so I lost. And then the other 2 matches was the feature matches.
The feature matches,
Jesse
yeah.
and Sam.
Yep. What would you say was like a card like you wish you could have played, or like something you wish you had? I think you mentioned like Phoenix. I think there was a point where you could have outed his Mystic Mine if you had Phoenix instead, right?
Yeah, if I had Phoenix, then against Sam, I would have been able to made the Tackle Crusader book the Pankratops, and then Phoenix would be able to pop the Lost World, and then from there he would have had to pass his turn, which would have gave me an extra turn to be able to try and draw something to play with. Besides that, I think the deck was fine.
Okay.
I think the matchups were what I expected, and I think the side deck was pretty good on that part, though.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, this is pretty much towards the end of the video, guys. If you're interested in, learning more about Koty's deck, check him out on his Twitch. If you're interested in, improving as a player, then check him out in his, coaching services. Reach out to me, reach out to him on Facebook if you don't have him. So that both of those, options work. And as always, guys, thank you so much for attending and your support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Guys.